club to a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club, yeah, we turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club into a freak show.
Alright guys, what's going on? So today is the official release of my Impossible Deathrun. As you can see, I've finally finished it. A lot of work has been put into this map with many hours. It just took about an hour to an hour and a half to put all the walls and ceilings on and stuff like that, because I had to check that it was actually, like, you know, at a decent height, so I had to make it very high. But as you can see, a lot of work's been put into the map, so you know, you guys supporting this and giving the video a like and stuff like that would really be great. Anyway, so from now on we're going to be doing a full walkthrough of the map, just quickly going through each level, saying how to do it, what to do, and I'm also going to be talking about the rules with speedrunning, or there's also 2 extra prizes on the map, which is the first person to find the secret room with the infinity blade, which is right there. But obviously you're gonna have to figure out what level it's on. Just a little tip: any level that sort of has a second path to go. No, it's not level 6 with the 2 different routes, one which is sort of faster than the other. It's not that place. It's in a different level. And then the other one is the first person to complete the map also gets a cash prize. So yeah, if you're seeing this video now, I'd probably suggest, if you want to go for the first person to complete it, I'd probably suggest you watch through me doing it. I won't actually be legitimately doing it, but I'll be talking about each of the levels, how to do them, stuff like that, which will definitely help you out. Also, if you haven't done too many death runs or anything, this probably isn't the greatest map for you, and I honestly wouldn't suggest you do it, because even the first level, even though it's extremely simplistic compared to all the others, it is still very, very hard. But this is the spawn room, and so you've got 2 signs: good luck completing this from me, and then important, after completing each level there will be a coin, so if you collect a coin, check for a checkpoint. Also, something very important is, if you're gonna be uploading a run on the first person to complete it for a cash prize, you need to make sure you have full footage. You can't just show yourself at the end of the death run, because as I said, there are rules, and those will be in the description and the comments. I'll probably pin one of my own comments. So anyways, let's get into it. So you have a few just, normal regular jumps, however they're obviously very difficult and you have to pretty much perfectly time them and stuff. I'm surprised I'm actually doing well. And then so when you get to here, you've got to bait that trap and you've got to watch out for that death barrier. So when you get here, you've got to make sure to sort of run and do a sprint jump and go through the door fast. Now you might think that's the end of the level, but no, you then get an impulse and you've got to impulse yourself onto this wall here. So you've got to land on the wall, you can't just go past, you've got to land on the wall, then go down and bait like those 2 traps, and then you can just run through, but there are traps, so if you want, running through is far easier, but you got to make sure you do it actually good enough. Now a lot of people might just try to go for it, but what you've got to do is you've got to hit the speed pad, run back to get enough momentum, then go for the jump, then you've got to B-hop to there, and then B-hop in between these, bait them, go ahead, bait, 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 and then you jump up here. That jump's not too difficult, that's probably one of the easiest parts in the whole death run, to be honest. And then you got to watch for that trap there, and then this little ice part here, and you got to sort of jam yourself in there. That probably would have killed me. You got to get that pretty damn fast to be able to jam yourself in here, but then you'll get another checkpoint in the coin. But anyways, it's a very hard impulse up to here. You then grab another impulse. Is this visible? I need to make that visible so people actually know that's a thing there and you can't walk. Then here you get some more impulses. I think it's 7 or 8. You got to impulse yourself to this wall, throw another one on the wall and go up. Now sometimes you might hit your head on that, but there's nothing I can do about that. And then from here you have like 5 impulses. You got to impulse all your way up to to the top of here, and then you may think once again that's probably the final part of the level, but no, you gotta then jump down, bait, and then go ahead, grab the coin. It's another level. Now I only just made this change to this level when I was going through it. Originally you had to instantly land on that off of this, but I found a lot of people, because I released an early access version of my map, a lot of people were finding this jump near impossible, so I got it there, but I don't know, a lot of people were saying they couldn't even get past the first jump on this, which is this one. Yeah, I ended up making it a bit easier, so you just bounce pad, and then bounce pad, and then you come down here, hit the corner, do the launch pad, except you don't fail, and then you've got a very difficult door level here that you got to get pretty perfect. Then you've got to land in the middle of the doorway, come out, bait that, except not be a bot. Then you've got to bait those two traps there twice and then go forward, but you got to get the timing pretty impeccable, because if you go forward like early, you're gonna die to that trap. So you got to make sure you sort of get the timing pretty damn perfect. So then you get another coin in the checkpoint. You then get three chillers and an impulse. You then go ahead, use a chiller and hit the bounce pad. Sorry, tires. What am I stupid? Then you've got two paths here, and then you've got to impulse yourself up, and then you've got to make sure to keep your momentum to be able to get over these bounce pads, because as you can see it's not possible without extra speed. Use your chiller. I'd suggest baiting that and then going down here and using it there, and then go ahead, B hop, and then you sort of glide across the traps for a bit, and you got to jump sort of in a random spot, bait, and then here bait the ice. You have to bait this ice there, so if you screw up like me, chances are you'll go into the death barriers. But yeah, so if you make the cross, you got to jump when you land, go across again, jump, and then here it's a bit difficult. You got to jump on, jump off, and then bait that one, and then jump down, and you're at the end of the level, checkpoint and a coin. Now here we have a sign. There is a shortcut to the right of the first ramp. It is faster but much harder. So I don't know why, but I felt like adding this into the map where there's literally a designated sort of skip as such. So there's two paths. You can go this way, which is the faster route, or you can go this way, which is actually the normal level, but at the same time it's, even though it's still hard, it's slower than this way. This way is far harder though. You got to quickly run in through this door, make sure to not die to either of them, then you've got to bait the ice trap, and so if you make it, you got to go as far back as possible, jump, and then it's weird, you got to sort of like curve your way in, but as you can see this will speed pad you to the next level, and it's sort of like a skip but it's much harder. Do a jump there, tires, tire over it, go like that, land there, then jump onto this very small peg. Now you have to keep your momentum, so you have to B-hop on this peg to be able to make the jump to the trash can. Now this slowly over time kills you, meaning that for this one you can't be staying here too long. You have to pretty fast go here and then go here. You can't sort of wait your time to do it as such. Then do a jump. You've got to hit dead on the corner of the truck, otherwise you slide off. So you got to hit a dead corner, and then you got to jump to here. When you jump to here, then just do a final jump over here. Then from here you got to get this jump on the bounce pad pretty perfectly on the corner. As you can see, that was super close to the corner but not even good enough. You got to get it basically perfect. There we go, that's going to be good enough. That was dead on the corner. And then you sort of might glitch like that, but then you got to go over, hit onto this pinball, go to the next one, hit it, go to the next one, close, and then that one you've got to do twice. If you land in the middle and go for it, you're going to die to the zone, so you've got to make sure that you hit it and then hit it again on the edge, if I'm not a bot and can show you. Sort of like that. I don't know if that would make it. That would be, yeah, I think that would just make it. And then we're on to the final level. Now, I'm not going to show you the final level, but the start of it, it's just, you got to bait, run across, bait, and literally if you screw up a single trap bait, you will die. This trap tunnel is pretty difficult, and then after this point, you just have some door jumps. I'm trying to do this with spacebar, because I can't do it, I can't use scroll wheel because I'm in the creative. And then from there you get a speed pad, and if anyone gets up to that level, you'll have to see what's on from then on in. But yeah, so please let me know if you're doing my map and you find anything is glitched. Note, you may think some stuff is impossible, but trust me, every single aspect in the map is possible, including the very end of it. It's just very hard. I was actually going to make the final level harder, but I found I was just running short on time and it was taking too long to build, so I ended up sort of quitting on it. So yeah, good luck with this Deathrun, guys. By the way, with my early access map, no one actually ever got past level 4, from what I know at least. So that's sort of why I changed the bounce pad part, as people find that a bit too difficult. Now, I'm telling you now, I definitely was going to make this Deathrun harder than it is. Like, it is extremely hard, but at the same time, I was going to make this far harder. I was going to have like an extra part in this Deathrun where there'd be a door off to the sides, and then it would be a, like, you know, fans Deathrun. Because I had a stream where I said, like, you know, the best levels will go in this Deathrun just as a bonus off the start. However, as I said, I'm just running so short on time and I need to get this map out. It's been just far too long with me working on this map. I mean, I've put lots of hours into it, but so in the future you might see me making a fans death run, like just fully devoted to fans levels. Anyways guys, I hope you have fun playing my map. Good luck, and remember, the first person to complete it, you need to make sure you have a full recording of your whole run though. First person to complete it gets a cash prize, which will be in the description below. If you want to know any rules or like any details on speedrunning or the cash prizes, you need to let me know. I can only do cash prizes through PayPal, so you need to make sure you have PayPal. Otherwise, I'm sorry, but I can't do it through PSN or Xbox gift cards. Yeah, anyways guys, have fun and see ya.